Hi, my name's Erin. I'm a Learning and Engagement Producer at the Manitoba Museum. Did you know that brown-headed cowbirds trick other birds into raising their young? So they're known as a brood parasite. The female cowbird, she goes and finds another bird's nest and lays her egg in there instead of making her own nest. And then she leaves her young to be raised by another bird. And in most cases, this works. So this new parent bird, it's going to be raising a baby cowbird as its own. Now the baby cowbird, they actually hatch sooner and develop quicker than most other birds. So often they'll do things like they'll eject the other eggs out of the nest, or they'll smother their foster siblings. And so they will be fed the most. But there are some birds that manage to get around this. For example, the catbird that we see here. The catbird is really good at spotting these speckled eggs from the cowbird and will eject them from the nest. Others, like the yellow warbler, they're not strong enough to do that, so they have a different strategy. They build a thin layer of nest over top of the cowbird egg, so it's going to stop it from being incubated. Now you might be wondering, why are they called cowbirds? They get their name from where they get their food, the backs of cattle. But back in the day, before the decimation of bison herds in the prairies, cowbirds in the prairies got their food from hanging out on the backs of bison. So the loss of bison has had many impacts. One of them is they're no longer providing food for those cowbirds who've had to find it elsewhere. So next time you come to the Manitoba Museum, check out this catbird nest. See if you can figure out which eggs belong to the cowbird and which ones belong to the catbird.